Here we are back again. Third hive inspection. Some of these I don't post because they're just routine, and you know, I like to post the weird things that I find or that kind of stuff. So I've already smoked these girls. Just a little gentle puff through the bottom board and in the top. So we're just doing a real general inspection here. Man, there's like corn or something growing right next to the hives. So we're gonna pull a middle frame and see what these girls are doing. This is fully drawn out up here. So I'm glad I have the super on. I'm not sure if they need it yet, but some of these hives are just packing in nectar. So it's probably the right thing to do. Yeah, full of nectar. Absolutely packed full of nectar. Okay. Do I see brood down here? Don't know. Let's find out. So let's rest this down here. Yeah, we'll shake the bees off. A nice little resting place. So that was the third one in. Do we see brood? We see brood. Very nice. So she's laying up here. That's good to see. Don't see her yet. I want to try to mark her. That's why I'm going through the whole thing. I want to try to find the queen. Otherwise, as soon as I saw brood, eggs, I would be done. Because this hive is doing very well. So you can see her pattern there because they put honey around where she's laid. So it's kind of cool. It's a very unique pattern. And they probably actually restricted her to that laying pattern because this one, all my queens are layers. I mean, they'll go wall to wall with the brood. So I believe this looks like when we checkerboarded in here. Yep. So they're drawing that out. They actually are drawing a ladder. You see how they go straight up and down? So they can get to that super faster. We have cat brood here. Yeah, they're packing it in so much. She has very little room to lay. So there's eggs on here. So she's probably in this top box, I believe. You never know though. So we're gonna be real careful. Because you never know where she's gonna be. Full of nectar. Full of nectar. So they are, the honey flow is definitely on. But this is why I do double deeps. Because when you actually harvest your honey, if you have 2 deeps, you don't touch the deeps. You leave this for them, all of it. I mean, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, but this should be like at least 50 pounds, maybe to 70 pounds of honey in here. 1 deep. So then you add probably 4 or 5 frames of the bottom deep, in winter, and you're going to have a ton of stores, and they move up and they fill this, and they have a ton of stores. Not literally, but you know what I mean. And they will survive the winter. And you don't have, it takes all the guesswork out of, well, have I taken too much honey? You're already starting to cap it right there. You know, have I taken too much? Are they going to live? If you do this, if you do 2 double deeps and you are, you know, discipline yourself not to take anything out of here, you're going to be more than good. And you can always take it out in the spring, you know, when the next honey flow is going to hit. If you still have frames and frames and frames of this, you know, capped honey, take it then, because they're just going to fill it right back up. Okay, so those frames are untouched, so I know that this one came out of here. So we're going to be kind of cautious. Yeah, see? That is almost completely capped. And I'm going to bet this one is too. So they are, they're going for it. I'm going to put this back in. And this is going to be real fun to lift. Even with just this amount, they get extremely heavy, these deeps. So that's why, if you can't lift a lot, I'm not going to single any group out, but if you're unable to lift, I'm going to say 80 pounds, don't do deeps. Do mediums. Oh my God, do shallows. Do mediums, you know, do 1 deep and do shallows. This is why I like to scrape this off, because it kills bees. See, here's this girl. She's just minding her own business, but she got crushed because wrong place, wrong time. And crushed too. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of brood in here. That's done. These frames are a little off. See this? They were able to propolize in between. That's no bueno. Because then you end up crushing bees when you take the frame out. So let's be gentle here. Let's be cautious. Okay. No. So they've drawn this and are filling it. Excellent. Whoops, that was an accident. I thought it was heavier than it was. Okay, filling. Filled. Look at all that pollen. Excellent. Oh, I used dumb gloves. I actually got my gloves one size too small, and they still get in the way sometimes, especially when you're just trying to put a frame back and your glove gets in between you and the box. Wow, that is what you want in a queen. Holy crap. And this is her daughter. This is this year's queen. Wow, I love it so much. See this stuff on the bottom? Don't worry about that. That's on the bottom. They use that to climb up into these frames. So that's not going to get crushed. You're not going to hurt anybody by leaving that there. Top stuff is what kills, I almost said people, what kills bees. Oh. Okay. Still haven't seen the queen yet, but we've got brood in all stages here. So she's laying from this side over to there. That was the last, or that already hatched, and it went this way, and she's already relayed in there. No, I don't think so, because they have a older brood there, and then it goes to eggs almost. Okay, no queen there. And we got like ripped off. What's up with that? Might have been attached to the frame next to it. They'll fix it. One of the other things I love about bees, they fix it. Whatever problem you got, no queen, give them some brood, they fix it. You accidentally messed up and scraped off some comb, they fix it. There's not a lot they can't recover from. The only thing would be a hopelessly queenless situation, which they have no queen, no brood, no eggs, and that hive's going to die unless there's some intervention. Okay, I'm still not seeing a queen. Sometimes they hide in these little groups. She's kind of giving a little puff of air and they leave. But you can see just how many bees are down here. They're overflowing from the hive. That's because I smoked them. They go down. That's one of the other reasons I try not to smoke, because you get all these bees down here and you cannot find a queen. There she is, right there. Right when I said you can't find a queen. Hilarious, right? So we're going to try our little doodad out. One-handed queen catcher. There she is. Staying in the corner, of course. She's right here in this corner. And she just keeps going from side to side. Okay. I've got her. There's a whole bunch of other bees in there too, but I got her. Okay, so she's in there. Gotta be careful here. Okay, so she's in here with a bunch of bees. But she's in here. They can get out. She can't. I'm going to put this frame back, because even though it's a one-handed queen catcher, I want to have two hands. That went excellent. I didn't think it would go that well. See? So, now what you do is you push up here, and this little plunger goes up. Did I not bring my marking pen? Oh, I did. It's in my pants, under my suit. Hilarious. Okay, so we'll let her roam free a little bit more. Get these workers out of here. Don't need them. Let's see if I can do this without getting stung. Well, since they're being gentle, maybe we can do this way. Okay, so she's by herself, can't get out. So you push the plunger up so her back is to you. Then you push it up even more. Get your pen, kind of right on your hive, make sure it's marking, but it doesn't have a huge dot of ink. This is actually paint. I'm trying to keep this centered here for you. Oh, come on. Don't get your wing in there. Just gotta be patient until she lines up. And you give her the mark. And you blow. See that? That's what you want. Her lined up right there. Right there. So we're going to let this dry a little bit. Because if they smell the paint, and these Posca are excellent. These are water-based, non-toxic, what all the professionals use, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so she's got one leg out. There we go. Okay. Let's get my glove back on. I'm a little bit brave, but I'm not crazy. I don't really... This is a gentle hive. I mean, look at them. They're not interested in me. But I don't want to get my hand lit up. So now that she's marked, paint is dry, we will re-release her back into the colony. So you gotta just kind of, hopefully I'm getting this here. You open up the thing and let her walk out. You can even use the plunger and just kind of give her a little push. Of course, she's gonna go there and do that because, you know, queen bees. I think she just fell into the hive. But as long as she's in the hive, that's what you want. Okay, that's it for marking. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.